Okay, so today we are going to make triple chocolate ice cream because I absolutely have whipping cream in the refrigerator that it's about to go out of date, and we cannot be wasting ingredients in this day and age. So, ice cream it is. So what I'm gonna do is start off. Well, this is unsweetened melting chocolate, like the baking kind. So I melted it. This again, this is the stuff that I had to prep out earlier. So I wanted to make sure that it was cooled off and ready for the video. So it's actually cool. So that's unsweetened melting chocolate. We're gonna be using unsweetened cocoa powder. I don't have the expensive fancy brand, so we're gonna make it work. I'm actually going to sift a half a cup of cocoa powder into this little bowl and hope to not get cocoa powder everywhere because that's not going to be fun. And sifting it out because cocoa powder for whatever reason seems to clunk up a lot when it's just sitting, and I naturally just don't use a lot of cocoa powder in my baking stuff unless I'm making brownies or something like that. So basically an unleveled scoop, but it's fine. And we're going to center that joint in the middle because, like I said, I don't want cocoa powder everywhere. And we'll do some light taps just to start sifting it in. It's getting everywhere. So I'll use my spoon and bring it down. Alright. I'm probably going to get cocoa powder everywhere, and it's fine. I'll just clean up. It's fine. So yeah, sift it through, make sure there's no clumps, because what we're going to do is mix it in with the sweetened condensed milk for the ice cream. And this melted chocolate, because I read that a good way to enhance the chocolate taste is to use unsweetened chocolate as well as the cocoa powder. So we will see if this is really going to make a difference in this ice cream here. I've also never made straight up chocolate ice cream. So we will see how we do. Alright, so we have the cocoa powder sifted in. I'm going to add like a sprinkle dink of powdered sugar because I like to have it a little bit sweet. So literally just a sprinkle. And I probably should have sifted this in as well. Slightly unprepared, y'all. It's fine though. I'm gonna get some more and sift that as well. Powdered sugar and like cocoa powder, for whatever reason, man, they are some clunky bad boys, y'all. So just as a rule of thumb, even though they say it's like, oh, 10 times, what is it, 10 times sifted or whatever, sift out your powdered sugar, man. At any given time, you can have clumps in it. So this is the cocoa powder, powdered sugar mixture that we will be adding into the sweetened condensed milk mixture with the melted unsweetened what am I talking about? Chocolate. Does any type of cocoa? Yes. I have the unsweetened one. I'm sure the higher the quality, the better, of course. But I'm using Signature Select, which is like Albertsons, Tom Thumb, Jewel Osco, that brand. So I'm gonna whisk this out just a little bit and hope for the best with this sweetened condensed milk. Again, this is my first time making this recipe, so we're gonna see how this works. And just regular sweetened condensed milk. Nothing, again, nothing extreme. I've made ice cream with like off-brand sweetened condensed milk. It works just fine. So yes, like I said, I have not done this before, so we are gonna hope for the best. This doesn't look like it's gonna work. Alright, let us see. Not the best looking thing, but what it's gonna do is gonna be mixed into the whipping cream, so it'll actually blend out better with the whisk, like with the high powered whisk of the mixer. So, and essentially it's just to get it so that it doesn't clunk up in the mixer when it's mixing, or the stand mixer. Alright, I have some more in the can, so I'm gonna get it out. I was just afraid that this wasn't gonna work, so I didn't want to go all in. Thank you, Daily. Fingers are absolutely crossed. No, baby, it's just sweet milk. Oh, baby. Okay, so now this is where I'm gonna add this in as well. Let's see. The crazy thing about melting chocolate is you never get like every single dollop of chocolate out of it. So, as you can see, I got tiny fingers trying to taste everything that I got going in this bowl. Baby, go. It's unsweetened chocolate. It's not sweet, baby. So again, I don't know if you've ever had cocoa powder lungs, but yo, it's a real thing. Trying to sniff in cocoa powder while you're mixing stuff is crazy. So yeah, we got a little bit of seizure happening here, but all is well. All is well. All right. This concoction, we're going to sit off to the side so I can go get the whipping cream. Give me one. Look at the powdered sugar. Yep, this is exactly what I was talking about. Gonna get a quick dust into the side. Cool. So we'll pull this bad boy to the front. I'm going to try to angle this as best as possible. Naturally, when something's whisking, the focus is gonna go out of play. So just give me 1 second. Let me go get the whipping cream. Alright, we got trusty Walmart brand heavy cream, because why not? That's why I said none of this, like, I'm sure the quality changes once you go up in quote unquote brand or whatever, but do what your budget calls for. This day and age, my budget is calling for like all off brand, sometimes name brand if it's on sale. So what I like to do is whip it up to like medium, soft medium peaks, and then I fold in the, no, not fold in, then I mix in the sweetened condensed mixture. So close that. I do not actually, haha, it's not plugged in. That's actually something I would like to get into, but I don't at this very moment. Alright, we got power. This takes all of, like, to be honest, 3 minutes if your milk is cold. That's why it's always best to keep everything cold. I have tested out the theory of putting your bowl that you're gonna mix it in the freezer with your whisks. It cuts maybe a minute. It's not that drastic, especially if you have a little bit of time on your hands. So you can use this with a hand mixer, of course. You can also use arm power, you know, old school joint. If you don't have a hand mixer or a stand mixer, it doesn't really matter. At this point, I'm going to add in a bit of vanilla extract. And then a little bit of salt. So I'm going to just sprinkle it in my hand and then toss it in. I'm sure there's people out here that's absolutely making those that'll definitely get you up to space status. At this very moment, I am not. I'm feeding for my family and my babies, so this is where we're at, making sure everything is able for kid friendly, essentially. So as you can see, it is thickening up a bit. I'm still not going to add it in just yet. We're going to let it get just a little bit thicker. Or I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, there you go. So it's starting to thicken up a bit. Definitely better than what it was when it first started. So I'm going to pop y'all back up in 1 second. Okay, so we actually have those little quote-unquote peaks popping up. And now I'm going to run it to stop. So as you can see, it's a little, can you see it? Yeah, it's sticking a little bit. We saw the little drop just came down. So next is this wonderful thick chocolate mixture that we're going to see if it's going to work on through here, man. Let's cross them fingers, man, because like I said, this is either gonna be great or it's gonna fail, and y'all gonna see a failure on screen. So let's hope for good, because again, I hate wasting ingredients. I'm trying to get the best angle for this, y'all. Okay, yeah, here we go. Thank goodness for long arms. Oh, there goes a clunk. I'm actually gonna let that blend in real quick. I appreciate that. And let's see what it do. I don't know where it went. It literally just got hidden in the, Alright, I see a change of color. Okay. Got a little scared. Okay, so now, since I see a change of color, I see that it should be doing fine. I'm gonna go in and run. Yeah, it's doing fine. Okay. It's gonna need a little bit more whipping power so it cannot get stuck at the bottom. But we're gonna pop this bad boy in as well. And the reason why I'm calling this triple chocolate is because the base is going to be chocolate. I got like a dark chocolate fudge that I'm about to swirl in this joint, as well as some chocolate chips, some semi-sweet chocolate chips. So like, the plan is to make this like death by chocolate without killing yourself or getting diabetes. So we'll see. Yeah, there goes chocolate. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I'm about to let it stop because we should be at a place of straight up blended. Let me see. Yeah, that looks good. What you think? That look good? I think that looks good. And I'm using a loaf pan because this is a full 2-cup recipe. I typically only do 1-cup recipes because, like for the pumpkin ice cream, the pumpkin pie cheesecake ice cream I did, that was just a 1-cup recipe because I didn't know how it was going to turn out, and not everybody in my household is a fan of pumpkin, so I didn't want to, again, waste ingredients or waste product. So yes, that's why that was a 1-cup. The Moose Tracks ice cream that I've made before, that was a 2-cup recipe because that's by far one of my favorite ice creams. So I needed to be able to indulge in my favorite ice cream, homemade. So if you are interested in different ice cream recipes, I have a simple vanilla one, but I also have Moose Tracks. I have a chocolate hazelnut coffee one, I believe that's what I had in there. And I have the basic vanilla one that you can just add into. So just for future reference, if there's something that you're interested in, I do have a few recipes of ice cream on my page. Alright, so now comes the fun part, the layering. So one of the main reasons why I like making ice cream at home is because you can be in control of how you layer your ice cream. So like, I remember being younger and getting Moose Strikes ice cream and the fudge being like in one place and not in the other, and it's like, dang, I just wanted fudge with every single scoop of my ice cream, but here we are. So I'm about to get the fudge. I made that earlier, and all that is sweetened condensed milk with chocolate chips melted. So I put it in a sandwich bag because I don't have any more piping bags. So sandwich bags will work in the case of not having a piping bag. Looking for scissors. And for funsies, I literally just like putting a bunch in the bottom because again, you are in control of your happiness at this moment. So let's make everyone happy by making as much fudge as you can. So like I said, I do like dollops. So we're gonna put them in the corners. I'm gonna do one like a little cross, just cause we like chocolate. Well, I like chocolate. The family likes. It's funny because my family likes a cross between like sweet and sour candy, like actual candy, or chocolate. So it's actually quite interesting. It's not chocolate mousse. It's the base of chocolate ice cream. So it has to actually get frozen. So right now it's very soft like a chocolate mousse, but it's absolutely about to be a chocolate ice cream. Good call. I should actually try it since we're talking about that. Ooh, it's delicious. Ooh, look at life. Okay, so I'm gonna spread this down in the bottom, and then what I'm gonna go do is get these chocolate chips that I got, because we're about to make this triple chocolate, baby. We got the 2 chocolates in here. We got the double chocolate. We got the fudge, and we got the ice cream. Now we need the chocolate chips. Give me 1 second. been storing my chocolate chips in a coffee container. Um, it has not changed the taste of the chocolate chips. It's fine. I think it's just a good preservation tool. My husband gave it to me, so shout out to him for keeping me from using plastic bags for no reason. All right, more chocolate going in because yes, we are in control of our happiness. It's thick, y'all. Like, if you needed a fudge for your ice cream, boy, this is the recipe. I also have a video on how to make this fudge on my page as well. You can make it using whatever chocolate chips you want. And I'm not making this pretty because this is literally for us to eat. So, and by us, I mean my family. I'm sorry, y'all. Uh-oh. So I'm going to get a fork and fork it through just to create a little swirl. I got chocolate on my up. It ain't swirling, y'all. It ain't swirling.
Mix it up.
Yeah, it ain't swirling. But it's fine. It's fine. All right, next layer of chocolate. Or next layer of ice cream. Okay. I like the bread loaf pans for ice cream because like it evenly all fits in. You can make it pretty and spread it. It's not done, baby. Give me a second. I'll show it to you when it's done, okay? I know you do. Go. Alright. More chocolate chips. And then more fudge. Oh no, my headphones are falling. That's a crazy layer. That's going to be crazy to get into. Alright. Do another layer. This is the last layer. So what I'm going to do naturally is sprinkle the chocolate chips on top. Pipe some chocolate fudge in the corners. If you saw my pumpkin video, I thought it was cool. The pumpkin ice cream video, I thought it was cool piping like the little smiley face in there because it actually like spread out. It was weird. It spread it out after the fact, so it made it cooler. It made it go through all the ice cream. So this is almost the finished product before it goes in the freezer to chill, freeze, whatever. I've seen recipes where it says, oh, you can freeze it for 4 hours. I've seen where it's like, oh, freeze it overnight. Honestly, it's whatever texture you want. If you want more of a mousse-like ice cream, if that's even a thing, then by all means, definitely, pull it out sooner. But if you want more of a stiffer ice cream, definitely let it freeze for more than 4 hours. 8 hours, I think, is a good minimum. I've made ice cream in the morning and was literally able to eat it that same night. So there's that. I absolutely love this concept of no churn ice cream because, yeah, I thought you needed an ice cream maker to make ice cream at home. And obviously, you do not. You can make whatever you want to make at the crib, man. Sometimes it just needs a little bit of innovation and some intuition. Or somebody else failing and then you seeing where they failed at and then you going in and succeeding in that process. So there's that. So, fortunately, this was not a failed recipe that y'all were able to see on camera. This was a success. The flavor of the ice cream tastes very, very, very good. These little additions is just literally additions. It's absolutely not necessary. The flavor of the ice cream base by itself is perfectly fine. But like I said, this is going to be a triple chocolate ice cream. So fudge, chocolate chips, and the base of the ice cream all being chocolate. I'm trying to connect this corner. Alright, we got connection. So with all ice cream that you finish up, you absolutely need to put parchment paper on it. Oh no. You absolutely need to put parchment paper over it, so just so it doesn't get that freezer burn and start sticking to the plastic wrap that you're going to have to wrap over it as well. So, parchiments. Yeah, we're going to do that. And I tap it down just because it's parchment paper. It ain't going to stick too bad. You're fine. Then we got plastic. I literally got chocolate all over my hand. It's crazy. Oh, wait. My bad, y'all. I should have showed y'all. It's fine. I'm going to make a short once I scoop it. So, if y'all absolutely like what you're seeing, please subscribe so you can see it tomorrow through the short as to what it looks like scooped. I'm gonna wrap this like trashly. Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are going to go this way. All we need is some freezer burn on some dang ice cream, So secured. Yo, plastic wrap is so trash. Or maybe it's this cheap plastic wrap that I have. Oh, it's me. It's fine. It's fine. But what I'm gonna do is make sure it's double secured. So we're going to go over this one. I'm gonna come back underneath. I'm gonna swoop this bad boy around like a little baby. And we're gonna cradle that joint in there. And then what I'm gonna actually do is go over the top with another piece. Because like I said, I don't want this to be messed up. I'm quite excited to try this ice cream. Like in completion. So we're gonna have this one go over the top. And now we have a secured triple chocolate ice cream to go, my bad for my headphones, to go, jeez, to go into the freezer. So like I said, tomorrow definitely check, or not tomorrow, no, it's probably gonna be up tomorrow because I'm excited. Tomorrow definitely check back on my page to see if I've posted the actual short of me scooping it out, so you can see like the scoop and the bite of it, or quote unquote the chew, how it melts, all of that jazz. And then you'll be able to leave your comments and see if, let me know if you've watched the live of me actually making it, because that'll be cool to see. And for those of y'all that have checked out and tuned in, I really do appreciate you guys. This is like my third or fourth one. Check out any other videos if you may be interested. I do a variety of things. Nothing too intricate, stuff that everybody at home can typically do. But yeah, I appreciate those of y'all that tuned in, those of y'all that were in the chat and whatnot. And that's just a little food for your skillet. Thanks, you guys. Have a good evening. Headphones are dropping, all types of weirdness.